do do do. Da-da-da-da-da. Howdy do, howdy do, howdy do. Got a few more questions for y'all. Then, and then. Hey, Linda's Yarn Barn. How are you, girlfriend? And Christy. Hello, hello. Let's see if I can find my... Yep. There's my Christmas trivia. Hey, Flower Crochet Creations with Tammy. I am fabulous. Hope y'all are. I guess I could get this back a little bit. Here we go. I like y'all to see my tree, kind of, sort of. Oh, no, that's too far away, though. Well, doggone. Hey, LaShira. Linda's doing well. How's Miss Christy and Miss Pat and LaShira? Running out of air. Let me get back to the trivia. Let's see. I think I might. Yeah, I think I got it. I think I got it. Hey, Starla. I try not to call you Stark. I messed up yesterday. Oh, mild headache. Bless your heart. Christy, got to get rid of that headache. Have you eaten today? Hey, Amanda. Hey, Ginger. Ginger's here. What? I hadn't seen Ginger here in a long time. I see your mom pop in every once in a while, but I'm so glad. Yay. Hey, Linda Quilty. What's up? Just hanging out with my peeps, with my squirrels. Hey, sweet Donna. How are you? And there's sweet Becky Dorian. Hey. I was just answering y'all's comments a few minutes ago. You had half a Totino's pizza. Those things aren't much. They're kindly small on the small side, aren't they? Well, doggone, I done got this up one time. Okay. Hey, Linnea. How's everybody? What you drinking? What you working on? I got my Mama Swift tea. It's mango magic today. I love Miss Kitty too, and I love you too. I love both you girls. I've been enjoying your videos from the yarn car. I think it's terrible. You need to move those boys out so you can sit in front of the fireplace or at the Christmas tree like you want to. Bless your heart. Have to sit out in the cold in the yarn car. Hey, Nana Michelle, you're making a baked potato in the air fryer and drinking H2O. I have an air fryer. I've not ever. My daughter says you can do like boiled eggs without any water. You just lay them in there. I'm gonna have to learn to do more than just, I just heat up stuff with them, with it, and it's really good. Like when I have chicken nuggets or something, they come out so crunchy. I love the air fryer for that. Miss Linnea's drinking lemonade and crocheting a scarf. I'm kind of working on this furls yarn and my little polymer clay handled hook that I made. I love this Z twist yarn that Furls has. It's so nice for crocheting, and it has a lot of elasticity in it too. Z-twist yarn. That's the way to go when you're crocheting. And Miss Ginger's got iced coffee. And Quilty Linda said black coffee and scrubby wash rags is what she's working on. I just got some scrubby yesterday to do some. I need some, and I need to make some for my brother too. And Yarn Geek Ginger is working on her first pair of crochet socks. Woo! Inga's here from Belgium. Hey, honey. Linda is drinking black coffee and working on her very first sale. 3 plastic grocery bag holders. Well, that's nice. I hope you sell them all. And whatever else you have for sale. Sale, sale, sale. Do you have an Etsy, Linda, or where do you, if you want to put your link up to wherever you sell your things, you can do that. And Becky's drinking Coke and knitting a scarf. You go, girlfriend. Hey, Maribel. Hey, Lori. You watching a commercial about how to tie your Christmas tree to your truck. What? Oh, mercy. Inga's crocheting a sweater. Donna's telling folks, hey. Everybody's saying howdy do to their neighbors. Inga's been walking 4 kilometers. Oh my gosh. And I bet it's nice and cold too. Crochet Nanas is almost halfway done with part 5, which is the last part of your traditional queen. Ginger did one of those queens. Then you will start the border. Hey, Freaky Geek. Yay! Freaky Geek's in the house. I got my newest card up, and then these were the ones before. This was the only one I pulled out yesterday. Linda said, yep, he ordered 3. You don't have an Etsy shop. You just, you'd like to set one up, but don't. Well, you know what? You can really do it off of, I don't know if you do Facebook or not, but you could just do it on your own personal Facebook, or there's a Facebook marketplace. And I don't know about a fee or anything, but it might be easier and cheaper than Etsy, but I'm not sure. Freaky says, how many steps is 4 kilometers? A lot. Because a kilometer is more than a mile, isn't it? Or I think. I want to say. Hey, Crocheting. Coming in saying, hey, everybody. Hey, Denny and Vicky. Lori's here. She's in trying to finish the first part of Christy's Mystery Cow. Cool. Michelle, do you have Olivia, or she's with her mom? If you do, hey, Denny, if you have any of your children, hey to the chaps. I asked my usual question, what you drinking, what you're working on, and whatever else you want to tell me. If you want to tell me about your weather, whatever, or any holiday stuff you might be up to. Starla says she's drinking 7-Up and looking through her yarn, trying to decide what to make. Freaky says there was a time he would walk about 7 miles twice a day. Oh my gracious. Hey, Sissy. Teresa Patton's in the house. And Michelle Sleeper is listening and working. Denny said, Freaky, it's about 1,250 steps. I know a mile is, what is it, 1,250 feet. And then so many yards. I've forgotten all that from school. I shouldn't. Hey, V. Hey, y'all. V, you come on tonight at, is it 6 or 6? I think I've got my alarm set for 6:30. We're going to be playing Blingo, but you got to get your numbers, 6 numbers to her before that. Thank you, Uni. Miss Tina from Crafts by the Rose. makes these earrings for me. Crotchety saying, hey, 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 the first one and then another. And Crotchety, Marianne, thank you so much for helping me out with the prayers. I know I sound bossy. Will you put this one down, that one? And then I forget to tell you, thank you. Her mom, let's see, Michelle says her mom is picking her up, but she left her phone here, so I'll give her a hug. Please do. Angus says, yes, walking is like, helps your back. Thank you, Veronica. You my sweet too. Lori Armstrong has nutcracker tea. I've never heard of that. I know that, who got the outhouse tea? Ginger did. Ginger, did you like the outhouse tea? I might have already asked. You have the brain power to count that high. I used to know how many feet in a mile, how many yards in a mile. I want to say it was, I don't know. I better not say or I'll screw it up. I screw it up, then I'll be embarrassed. 6 o'clock. Oh, I'm going to have to make sure my alarm's set right then. 6 o'clock tonight, y'all. Steals the show, Crocheting Chefs, for Blingo. But you have to email or message or whatever 6 numbers because it's Blingo and not Bingo. There's one more letter. Before 6:30. And you have to know your numbers too, but you have to send them to Veronica so she makes sure we're on the up and up. And also, I guess, people can win even if they're not, if they send their numbers in, she kind of looks out for them in case they're not there. Hey, Connie Carroll. My, it's been a while. Teresa, email, or did you hear what I said? Or you can, I think, Facebook Messenger, or if you have Instagram message, but probably Facebook Messenger works just as well. But her email. And Veronica, you can put your email up if you want to. Put it up for a while, and then you could take it back down. Linda said you were working earlier out in the barn, but you were only out there for about 15 minutes. Had to come inside. You don't have any heat out there. Bless your heart. 1,093 yards. Well, what I'm remembering 1,360 yards for something, but I'm not sure what that is. Hey, Dusty Cat. Ricky Denny's after you, Donna said. Ricky says hello to all sneaking in. And Quilty said, Yarn Geek, who makes the outhouse coffee. I know she got it from, it's amazing. Ginger says it's amazing. She got it as a gift. Hey, Granny Crafter Edna's in the house. You received some happy mail. You have the name, but don't know her channel. And she's asking, does anybody know a Melissa C. from Texas? Melissa C. from Texas. I don't know. And Denny says, Pat, the mail folks are working hard to get people their packages. I feel sorry for I wouldn't work for the U.S. Postal Service or any other for loving their money, especially around the holidays. Oh, my gosh. They work overtime, and it'd be rough. Inga drank some champagne with her mom. How fancy. That's great. Oh, Connie's got 2 new grandbabies. Congratulations. Hey, sweet Tony. Donna said, I miss seeing Tony. But hey, honey. Hey to everybody. Don't let me miss you. Is that, I couldn't remember Melissa's last name. Does it start with a C? Melissa spells her name with only one S. That's an easy way to know. Melisa. Forgot Melissa's last name. Yeah, congrats to Connie. 1760 yards in a mile. What'd I say? 13? Well, I got the 1 and the 60 right. Okay. So it is Sweet Melissa. Sweet Melissa makes and more. Oh, she won her Christmas in July Fairies giveaway. Bless her heart. She's been so sick and she's on dialysis now. That's why it took a while. Linda said, no heat in the yarn barn. You bought a window heat and air unit, but dummy, you didn't measure the window and it was too big. You got a small space heater, but it's in the corner surrounded by bags and, oops, I missed it. And boxes of yarn. Girlfriend, you got to move that stuff around, but I know that's easier said than done. There's Auntie Vernon. Were you stuck in ads, girlfriend? Hey, Dallas County Scratchers, thank you to anybody who let an ad run. I sure do appreciate it. And Donna says she's praying for you. Dallas County Scratcher, we all do. We need to remember to keep him and his family on our prayer list. Marianne, do you mind putting Dallas County Scratchers on the prayer list? Just he and his wife, or just in general stuff. Yarn Geek Ginger says to Quilty, Donna loves yarn from Alaska, sent it to you. The Outhouse Coffee. It's roasted by Alaskan artisan coffee in Alaska. Hey, Jen Reeves, if I didn't say, hey to everybody. Okay, Edna's straightened out now. She's got it. Now she's coming back to her. And Auntie Vernon said, Linda, sometimes small space heaters work better than central. Freaky, even if you don't say you need them, you get them with everything. Yeah, everybody needs prayers. Everybody does. That's right, Freaky. That's what you were trying to do, Linda, was empty those boxes and bags on the shelf so you could, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Hey, Cynthia's Crochet and More May. Doing fabulous. Better than I have a right. GrannyDee, you just got laid off again because this location is just, we'll pray for you another and better job, honey. Everybody, please help me pray for another and better job for Dallas County Scratchers and his wife, too, if she's able to work. And Auntie Vernon, who is Tony, says she's working on cleaning up her studio apartment. Your little catch-all is all fouled up and tangled and such. That's the way this place is. I'll be so happy after I get it done. It'll make me so happy. Hey, Nightingale, looky here. Thank you for the pretty card. Here's Becky. She's here. Bless her heart. She watched an infomercial. Y'all let those infomercials go. If you want to play one of my playlists at night, that's when you can let those old things go. And I don't ever expect anybody to sit through those things. You can click off of those. Just one little ad or something before you come in. If you can, and if you want to just come on into lives, just come on in. That's it. 5,280 feet in a yard. And it's what she said, what Denisha said. She said the yards for it too. Anyway, We don't want to do math. It's too hard to think about. It hurts my brain. Hurts my brain. And Pat Dancer says prayers for traveling mercy for Dina driving home from New York tomorrow. Thank you. I'd forgotten when she was coming back. So thank you, Pat, for the reminder. Yeah. Dusty, as long as somebody lets those longer ads run, yeah. Yeah, and we don't have any control, as far as I know, over what ads are on. I've been told even that the ads are suited to the people who watch the ads. We could kind of we could have control over when they come in if I were to sit down and figure out how to do that, which I have not done. Susan, I'm doing just fine, just fabulous. I'm always doing great. That's right, Freaky. Traveling mercies for all drivers, especially when they're in the snow and the ice and all that stuff, but just in general. You had the wrong podcast on. Oh, mercy. Okay, Dallas has got it. Yep. And Nightingale says, yes, Tony, I went back to work in June. The last couple months, they've just been working her into the ground. Yeah, probably so, Freaky. And not just running mine, but, Madonna she said all she wanted for Christmas was for people to run her, either watch her videos or let them run. And I'm saying that, like, let them run overnight. And that will let, the ads run and everything. And you don't have to watch. Of course, you'll want to watch her videos too. But, if you know what I'm saying. And anybody that you want to help, some people can do super chat. Some people can do PayPals. But you can help just by showing up, subscribing, every once in a while letting an ad run, that kind of thing. All kinds of ways to help, and y'all do, and I sure do appreciate it. Hey, Irene. Is the autoplay feature, I think you have to I think there's a little button from what I've seen on my Chromebook. Now, I don't know about a phone. But on my Chromebook, there's a little button you can slide to do the autoplay. So it'll go from one to the next. Like on a video, on playlists. So if you play them at night, you want them to go from one to the other. Of course, if it's in a playlist, it should. Hey, Jen Vlogs UK. Good to see you. Granny Crafter would like Melissa's channel link. If somebody could put in Melissa, Sweet Melissa Makes and More, her channel link for Miss Edna, that'd be great. Freaky says Annie Vernon could be too many have turned it off or they removed it. Marianne says she has run into some problems running playlists at night with those videos that are not kid friendly. Oh. Huh. That's weird. I didn't know about that. I might have to investigate that. Hey, Terry Mayer. She says the auto play button is on the screen now. Depends on what you're using. If you're on a laptop or your phone or whatever, unless it's on both. It gets stuck on those videos because you have to push the OK. Darn. And did you say that's on the kid-friendly ones or the not kid-friendly ones? Pat Dancer says I was right. She sees a little switch. Ricky said, sounds like I'm wrong with the autoplay. Susan Burke's ribs are still bothering her, and so she would like to be kept on the prayer list. Miss Mary Ann, thank you so much. You really want to be better for Christmas for your little guy. I hear you. And Lori says the tea is Nutcracker Sweet by Celestial Seasonings. You know, they make my raspberry zinger that I like so well. I have to look for that. And Dallas County Scratcher says, Hello, Joe, please run the one that says 1 hour and up. If you would title maybe your playlist that you really want people to play, something like Play First. Okay, Granny Crafter Founder, great. Someone said YT stopped allowing links to be dropped in chat. I don't know. Haven't heard that. It's probably still better if I have to mark my videos to run ads. Pretty much. I mark mine as not for kids, only because if I mark it for kids, it cuts off the chat. It won't let anybody comment. And I've been told some of the ads don't play. So the only ones I have marked for kids are the ones that I used to read, that even though, you know, Anne of Avonlea could be construed as a juvenile young adult book or whatever, or book series, you know, that all got fouled up with the COPA stuff, with the knee-jerk reaction, and so I marked some of my books. But, you know, I used to say junior squirrels and stuff like that, even though I was really doing it for y'all, but some of the kids were listening to it too. It's neither here nor there. Let's get back talking on projects and Christmas stuff. Not the kid-friendly ones. Okay. Teresa said to Veronica, she just sent you her 6 numbers for Blingo tonight. And Sissy, make sure you keep up with the numbers, because as she calls them out, you know, you have to circle them or whatever. You just keep up with them. Lori said she was watching Yarn Joy podcast once. You know, that sweet Chris. I love her. And a music video with foul language and adult content started. I'm sure that wasn't any of her doings. That was a mess up for sure. Probably some troll action in that. Granny Crafter said her mail carrier daughter-in-law was here when the box came today, and she could not believe people you meet on YouTube send you gifts that are so nice. This community is the best, and not just for sending gifts and that, but just for praying for each other, for caring about each other. You know, y'all ask me if we don't see somebody for a while. Have y'all been seeing Grandma Benny? She's been doing Vlogmas. I just watched one of hers today. So, and then I know y'all had asked about, who was that other, the pretty lady. And somebody knew they had talked to her and said she was taking a break from YouTube for a while, but she was probably going to come back on. Her name was Mama something, wasn't it? Dusty Cat, you did your Christmas yesterday. Phew, you're done for the year. Crotchety, you should make it's those videos that are adult content. So the ones that are adult content are having you stop and you couldn't find the autoplay button to make them go. That's weird. Susan is in bed working on the shawl cow by bag a day. Mama Hodge. That was it. That's it, Linda. Was it you who told me? Somebody told me that they had talked to her, and I believe it was back. It's been some time back, but they said she was okay. She was just taking a break, but, probably going to come back. Sometimes it might be just a health thing or something in the family, and they need more time to deal with that and just don't have time to get stuff done with YouTube. And so you got to take care of those life things, family things. Hey, Genevieve, good to have you. Good to have you all. Okay. Before I not waste away, because I love talking to y'all. Hey, Nana's Crafty Corner Donna. She was in the hospital for 14 days. And I've been talking to her a little bit. We need to make sure, Marianne, would you put her on our prayer list? Please and thank you. She says she's doing so much better, but we want to keep her on there for a while. And Ola Joe, too, just for being a caregiver. I think I said caretaker. Y'all know what I mean. Caregiver. What I mean to say and what I say is too often. Hey, I heard about Yarn Hag Ryan, too. Somebody told me she was doing, it might have been Madonna, said she was doing just fine, just been busy and stuff. And I think she's got plans to come back and do stuff. Ola Joe's doing better. She had that allergic reaction on her neck that's almost disappeared. She had a wonderful birthday. She and Sissy both had their birthdays on Friday, right? But I wanted to keep Ola Joe there. If it's okay with you, any caregivers, like my sister Teresa Patton, and she needs care herself, but she has to help her husband. Yes, we're so glad that she's better. Miss Andrea, Miss Ola Joe. Lori said, okay, projects. I shared a photo of my baby Yoda. You finished yesterday on the Knit Pearl Squirrel Facebook page. I saw it. It's cute. You said caretaker on your live too. I remember you talking about it, but when I go back and I'm telling you, when I go back and listen to my replays, it's to catch all my boo-boos. All right. I think I asked y'all, what was the last question? What was your favorite holiday food? Like it could be a sweet or salty and or sweet or a savory. I think we did that. So, but if you weren't here for it and you want to tell us some of your favorite holiday treats, Christmas or whatever holiday you celebrate, you can do that. The next one, though, is if there weren't a global pandemic going on right now, what would be your dream place to visit for whether it's for the holidays or whenever? If money were no object and work were no object and you could just go wherever you wanted to go, where would you want to go? Sorry you missed the one for the prayers just before you said Crafty Corner Donna. Nana's Crafty Corner Donna. She's had lots of stuff going on and was in the hospital. She said she's doing lots better. Auntie Vernon says Europe. Linda said Turkey any time of year. Get that good yarn. And Auntie Vernon said her mom's cherry dessert. And Ola Joe's about to get busy driving. Genevieve says, stay safe, Ola Joe. Yes. Auntie Vernon says Europe. And Donna says she wants to go to Ireland and meet some of those Highlander people. Dusty Cat said Ecuador. Quilty wants to go to Ireland. And y'all know I've been to England twice, Scotland once. I'd love to go back and take in Ireland too. I think I'm just meant to be living over there, but I would want to take Michael's and Hobby Lobby with me somehow. How could I do that? I mean, if we're going to dream, we might as well dream big. Hey, Cameron, Greg, Armenia, your grandma's oldest sister was born there. Cool. Elaine, Starla said Scotland. Quilty, guess it's Ireland. Elaine said she'd love to go to Sweden. Jen says, oh, she's talking about snacks. She likes to eat her Buckeyes, which is chocolate and peanut butter, right? Am I right? Lori said a private island with the staff to do the cooking and a beautiful view. Irene would love to go to Disneyland in California. And Teresa Welch, hello, says tour of the Holy Land sites. Nana said she wants to make a bunch of fudge for her kids this Christmas. That's the thing they really love. And some homemade fudge. Anyway, homemade fudge. Susan Burke would love to go to Hawaii. And you know, when I was married, I had a sister-in-law that lived in Hawaii. I had a hookup. We could have gone. My ex had gone there before we ever got married, way back, well, when he was just out of high school. He stayed for several months. As a matter of fact, they had to pack him back off and make him go home. And Crocheting said, if money were no object, I'd love to travel the world and learn every country's folk dance. You know, she is a clogger. Hey, LaShira. Yarn Geek says, my own house, but I would want someone to come thoroughly clean it from attic to basement and cook dinner and make her some snacks. That don't sound half bad, Ginger, because y'all know I'm a homebody, but I do love the UK. I do love the UK. Inga said Alaska. And Auntie Vernon says, let's see if I've missed him by Vicky, wait a minute. Vicky said Southwest Colorado and the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. I probably screwed that up. Auntie Vernon says her mom and aunt were born and raised in Germany, and your dad's family originated in France and Britain, as rumor has it. We have a dash of Scots blood. I knew when I sent off my little, what was that DNA test? What company put that out? Anyway, I bought that for the kids. I think it was Christmas before last. And I got a kit for me too. And I knew it would be German and Dutch since my mom's maiden name was Brown. And it came from the Braun, but their spelling was Brown. And Dad was a Van Hoy, Vanhoy, and that is Dutch. And I understand that Van means of the, and Hoy meant hay. So of the hay, I assume they were farmers. But I also had some Scots and Irish blood show up too. Becky says she'd love to live in Alaska by herself. And Quilty said she'd love to visit castles. I did that when I went over to England and to Scotland. Becky said she lived in Turkey for 18 months many years ago. Bought yarn when you were there, even though you couldn't speak the language. Hey, yarn is its own little language. You just point to it and tell them how much, I guess. Cynthia said she wants to visit Ireland as well as Wales, Wales. And Crotchety Marianne says it'd be nice to visit her family in Germany and her nephew in Canada. Folks still saying hey to one another. Let's see. I'm trying not to miss anybody, but I know I'm slowing the chat down. Jen said earlier she had a 10-day Alaskan cruise, but she'd actually love to meet up with a bunch of crochet, like a crochet retreat cruise. That would be cool. Or just a crafty retreat cruise where you could do whatever craft you did. Hey, Kim got a new groove. She's out of the ads. We're just saying, if money were no object, where would you? Ancestry. That's it. Ancestry.com. Thank you, Ola Joe. Thank you, Kim. We're letting those old aggravating ads run. Cameron says, okay, let's get together and I will teach you. It's very easy. I'm not sure what he's teaching us. The polka. Oh, okay. Is that the chicken dance? Terry Mayers. It's so good to see you, Terry. She said to Vicky she lived in northern New Mexico in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. Or that's where she lives now. Come visit me. Lori says she's got to head to the kitchen to start the stew for dinner. Nana's Crafty Corner Donna says she's a Heinz 57. I think most of us Americans are. We got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Hey, Jaxie May, you come in going skirt. I love it when you type that in. Skirt, coming in sideways. She says, happy Sunday fun day. My lovely squirrel squad. Ah, doggone, I done lost my chat. There it is. Now, get that off of there. Get that off of there. I'm sorry, y'all. I got some weird thing coming up here. Get off. Ah, brother. Now, there we go. Now we're back. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Pat said you'd love to go to Alaska, if I didn't already say that. Linda said, oh, I missed you, Linda. You've always wanted to go to Australia. And we've got several squirrels that are from Australia and some from New Zealand. And then we got Miss Ursula. I'm surprised she's not here. She might be doing family stuff, though, in South Africa. And Granny Crafter says, Dee, you tried to start the scarf that I'm knitting. Got about 4 rows. You were doing it correct, but the knitting needles made your fingers cramp. Well, bless your heart. Just do it a little bit. Yeah, Denny, that's what I thought. But that you can do the polka to the chicken dance, can't you? Or is that just the chicken dance? Hey, Mayor, Runaway Needle. Red is in the house. That's Mayor. And she says, hey to the Yarny friends. Nana says, you're right. Got to get some warm socks on her feet. Her toes are cold. Hey, Sherry K loves yarn and crochet. No problemo. You come when you can. Okay, let's see. Which do you like better, giving gifts or receiving gifts? Y'all know I love to receive, but I do love to give too, and I am hoping and praying that I will put money back for postage. Yeah, I know. But she's, it's earlier on the weekends than when I come on at 5. But she usually comes on the weekends. But, like I say, it's close to Christmas and they're doing some extra stuff. And I don't expect everybody to get here all the time. I see a lot of giving. Dusty Cat giving, Quilty giving, Sherry Cat giving, Carla giving. Hey, Dina, how you doing, honey? And someone mentioned we needed to pray for you for travel mercies. You heading back tomorrow? And I believe it was Pat Dancer reminded us. Terry Mayer says giving is better. Yeah, you can choose both because I love to give and I want to give more than I have been. And of course, I do love to receive too, but I'm getting too much stuff. I need to give more. Pat Dancer says, don't forget to come home, Dina. Lots of people love gifting, and I'm not the least bit surprised. I know how y'all are. And what I'm going to start doing with my YT money, and I've been using it to pay bills and stuff, which has been great. But I'm going to try to set aside a part of each check, at least for postage. Because even if I do, it doesn't cost that much to send one of my little polymer clay hooks. I can put that, just wrap it in some bubble wrap and stick it in a card. Might have to add a little more postage to it. I'm so glad, Dina. Hey, Mama Swift, I hope you're feeling better, honey. You're still on our prayer list. Hope you're feeling better and better with each passing day. That's everybody. I know, Jaxie. Yes, you are a giver. A lot of you are. Ola Josephs, give and receive. And I need to get you something for your belated birthday. And I'm going to get y'all. I'm going to get you this year. This year is going up in January, but still, when I give little things like this, and it's the thought that counts, and I think everybody likes hooks, I would think, and so I can make some more polymer clay hooks and stitch markers, and that won't break the bank, and then I'll be able to give more folks some little happy mails like that. Pat likes to be an anonymous giver. That's sweet. Mama Swift says she'll take all the prayers she can get, and thank you so much. It's just going to take time. Yes, it is, sweetie. I so hate that happened to you, though, doggone. Okay, let's see. All right. Now we go to the trivia we were doing before. Okay, who helped Rudolph after he left the North Pole? And we had this before, if you remember. I might be going over some of the ones we already had just to see if you remember. Putting your groceries up, V, that's all right. Crocheting said, but it already went up for the holidays. It's going up more. Lordy, hook me up with Christy. You just have to check with your post office, I reckon. Or you can look it up online. Mama Swift will have to tell you, it's basically she had, was it iron poisoning their water? I think she was born, I don't want to say because I'll screw it up. You'll have to check with Miss Trish, Miss Mama Swift. She's gonna be all right, but it could have been bad. Did anybody remember who was it that helped Rudolph after he left for the North Pole? It was really two people. Yep, that lumberjack guy. Yep, Quilty's got it. Cornelius was one of them. And what was that little guy's name? The elf. Do y'all remember? The one that wanted to be a dentist? Don't remember? Started with a H. Does that help? Yeah, regular first class 1 ounce postage stamps are going from 50 cents to 55, and everything else increasing too, says Christy. Hook me up. Yep, the elf, not Herbie, but close. Let me tell you, Hermie, Hermey. What bad guy did Rudolph have to avoid? One of you said it for the helper guys, but he had to avoid, this was a bad guy. The what kind of snowman? Yes, Auntie Vernon got it. Oh, and I'm forgetting to ring my bells for your right answers. Did they call him the Bumble? Abominable Snowman. Who played, and I know a lot of these we've done before, but that's okay. Who played George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life? Who played George Bailey in It's a Wonderful Life? Terry says everything increasing but our income. I'm still hoping we'll get another stimulus check, but I don't know about that. The abominable snowman's name is Bumble? Really? Yep, Jimmy Stewart. Woo! James Stewart. I see Linda got it. Elaine got it. Dusty's going to get more coffee. Abominable snowman, yeah. Hey, Hook Crochet. No, not Cary Grant. Jimmy Stewart. Though Cary Grant was a looker back in the day. Not the Grinch. Let's see. Who spies on kids and reports back to Santa? Did we do that one? And this just came about a few years ago with the book. There was a book and the little doll. And my grandchildren, I know Bella just loved it when she was little, and Jules too. I think they still do it for Jules. Yes, Linda and Crocheting and Denny and Runaway. Oh no. Irene. Elf on a Shelf. Yes. Let's see. Some of these we did do. Probably did this too, but what does Santa say at the end of a visit from Saint Nicholas? From that book. What does Santa say at the very end? Merry Christmas to all, and to all a Hook is going to go live at 3. That's 3 your time because it's 3:52 here. Is that like 8 minutes? Hook. You going on right after me? Is anybody else going on right after me today? I know Patricia used to, or like at 4:30. But if somebody could put Hook Crochet's link up, and if anybody would like to go to her live, some of us can go there. Irene says the one in her house is called Bruce. Your daughter made a gift for him. That's cute. Yep. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Anybody who said that. Let's see if you remember this one. What Bing Crosby song is the best-selling single? I know we've done these, but I just want to see what you could remember. Hook says yes, Central Time. Okay. So right after me. Carla says, buy the forever stamps before the postage goes up. Their value automatically increases to the new price without the additional cost. Yes, everybody who's saying White Christmas, you're right. Let's see if I can find some we have not had yet. That might be hard. We might have just about gotten them all done. Let's see. When was the first Christmas card sent? Does anybody know the year? When was the first Christmas card sent? We need some more thumbs, guys. We need about 7 more. We got 49 here and 42 thumbs. You only buy the forever stamps. Yeah. Anybody know? Guess a year. Not in the 1900s. It was later than that. Quilty's close. She said 1836. Go up a few years. Quilty, go up a few years. Or anybody. Not quite as far back as 1836, but you're not far off. Yeah, Ola Joe's got it. 1843. Yes. And do you know who sent it? No. Who designed it? Sorry. Who designed it? See if Ola Joe's got it. Taxi says, hit them Fonzies. Hey, yes, we're only lacking one. We got 51 in the house and 50 thumbs. Very good. Henry Cole, that's not, this one says John Horsley. Linda says somebody from Canada. Denny says, hola, Joe, we're going to get you on Jeopardy. But, you know, it depends on what resource you look at sometimes. Let's see. Y'all gonna know this. Canada, the UK, and most other Commonwealth countries officially celebrate the day after Christmas as what? What do the folks in the UK and Canada and some other provinces, they celebrate the Commonwealth countries, it says, celebrate the day after Christmas as what? Yep. Quilty's got it. And Mare and Linda and Irene and Elaine and Sherry. Oh, he sent the card. Oh, Joe got you. Okay, how do you say Merry Christmas in Spanish? And then we'll stop and go over prayers. Marianne, if you want to go ahead and put up prayers, that would be fantabulous. And thank you so much for helping us out while Dina's been visiting. Yep, I see some of you have it. You don't have to spell it right. Feliz Navidad. Yeah, a bunch of you got it. Irene, Crotchety, Cynthia, Susan. Oh, Susan got Boxing Day. Irene, Linda, Jaxie, Quilty, Sherry, Hola Joe. Z, not X. Okay, today's prayers, Crotchety says, are Dallas County Scratchers layoff. We pray that he and his wife also, if she's able to work, will both get a great job with good benefits and decent pay. Susan Burke's Ribs. Ola Joe as caregiver. Nana's Crafty Corner Donna. Travel Mercies for Dina. Mama Swift. Getting better every day, but we want that to continue. Christy says fleas. Nah, David. LOL. Christy crazy. Yes, Lama Mama Kayla, Starla for stomach infection, Tina Crafts by the Rose, Linda Quilty's 9-year-old granddaughter with the virus. And keep sweet Melissa Maxon Moore in your prayers as she's on dialysis and has lots of other things going on. Things are improving, but we pray they just continue to. And Linda, just a crochet sister. Yep, Quilty's 9-year-old granddaughter. Tina Crafts by the Rose. Seta, thank you, Mayor. Seta and her mother. Yes, I wondered yesterday if we had said that. My sissy Teresa Patton and her family. She has to be caregiver for her husband, who's going through some mental decline, and she's not in such, she needs help herself. And Digo and family, Angel J Pray and Crochet, Pat Frazier's roommate Debbie's Eyes. Pat Cray Hollis is doing okay, but she's been super busy helping out with vets and taking them places, and she's at their beck and call pretty much. Dora Beth with her infusions, possibly Noni May. Donna Mako, you doing okay now, honey? All the way better? Good. Prayers going up. Beth Yarny Cat Bibliophile has trouble with migraines. Who else was it that said, oh, Christy had a headache. Hook me up. Chronically Crocheting Crystal. Yeah, let's add her. How about, was it anybody in Tammy Slay's family? Or she might be the one asking for Linda, just a crochet sister. Hey, Susan. Is Susan Dusenberry's in the house? Yes, Crotchety. I was suffering from depression. I was so glad to see Edna here. We hope she continues to do well. And Cindy Suttles struggles with depression sometimes, I think. And, well, that's, pretty much anybody that's suffering with anything, right? Cynthia, just pray. The good Lord knows the reason. And God bless all. That's exactly right. Oh, yeah. Charlene, what's her channel name? Charlene's Crochet Corner. She had a COVID diagnosis. And I think y'all said Llama Mama Kayla. I think Marianne put that one up. Linda's Yarn Barn, yes. Let's pray for Linda's Yarn Barn, her headaches. Is anybody else? Okay, yes. Was somebody put Hook's link up? She would like us to raid her. We could do that because I think if Petra comes on, she doesn't come on for another half an hour. Does anybody know if Petra is coming on? Have a Yarn with Charlie has it? Let's have a Yarn with Charlie then, too. Crotchety still, yeah, Llama Mama Kayla with her esophagus. Right. Ginger said she meant to say Debbie loves yarn earlier. Oh, for the Alaskan coffee. I think you did, didn't you? Or did you say something else? Hey, wild woman Lisa, we getting ready to raid Hook Crochet. You ready? My time is up, so let's go over there. Okay, thank y'all so much for coming today. I always look forward to it. Always do something Christmassy. Make a Christmas treat, or I don't know, sing some songs, play some board games with your family. Get in the car, ride around, and look at some. Yes, Crochet Rocks Tracy and her Mike and Gary. Yep. Hey, baby. We getting ready to raid, and Ola Joe's got it up there, and I think a few other folks may have, I'm not sure if they did or not, but anyway, Ola Joe's got it up there. So go ahead and click on it before I take off, because when I leave, the chat's going to disappear. Okay? I know Lisa's still so excited about that new baby coming. Love to you all. Okay, Petra is coming on, but it's at 4. That's at 4:30, I think, right? Yes, spread the cheer, the good cheer. We all need it. Cynthia says, sending prayers. God knows everything. Love all, and Merry Christmas to all. Have a blessed evening. Yes, thank you, Marianne. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop. See you tomorrow at 5. Boop, boop.